Welcome to Global Tax Talks, Tax in 60 Seconds. I'm Will Morris, and here are some things to watch out for in the coming week. First, expect to hear more about an interesting case filed challenging Belgium's Pillar 2 legislation by the American Free Enterprise Chamber of Commerce in Belgium's Constitutional Court that targets, in particular, the UTPR or Undertaxed Profits Rule. By filing this case in Belgium, AM-Free, as it's known, is effectively trying to invalidate the application of the UTPR more broadly in the EU. According to a recent statement by the group, after reviewing AM-Free's legal action, the Belgian court can refer the case to the Court of Justice of the EU to determine Pillar 2's validity under European law. Definitely one to watch. In EU news, the deadline for submitting responses to the EU Commission's evaluation of the Directive on Administrative Cooperation, or DAC, just closed. While we've yet to see the bulk of the responses, expect to see suggestions from stakeholders about how to make the DAC measures less administratively burdensome for business, streamlining reporting processes, particularly where there are multiple reporting parties, etc. Hopefully the messaging on the reporting burdens placed on business will also carry through as the Commission considers the next round of DAC transparency initiatives, which we understand will focus on Pillar 2 reporting and shell entities. And, as one EU public consultation comes to a close, another opens with the Commission calling for evidence on the operation of the EU Anti-Tax Avoidance Directive, or ATAD. The impact of the ATAD can't be understated, transposing several of the BEPS minimum standards into the law of 27 countries. Originally, the Commission seemed intent on emulating the OECD, with a response deadline of August 28. But even with the new response one of September 11, that's still a bit tight given the holiday season for such an important directive. And the rationale for the compressed comment period isn't entirely clear, as they've indicated the results won't be available until Q3 of 2025. Finally, some interesting news out of Argentina, where the Congress has recently passed major tax reform to encourage large, long-term investment in Argentina in a number of sectors, including infrastructure, mining, technology, and energy. Qualifying investments will benefit from a lower corporate tax rate, accelerated amortization, and tax losses that will be adjusted for inflation with unlimited carry forward. Among a number of other features, a lower tax rate on dividends and distributions after 7 years to encourage reinvestment of earnings in the early years. Good to see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and come back next week so that you stay global tax ready.